So last class we have completed that room database, right? So room database we discussed and we concluded that. Now that next step on that we will discuss here now today. So that is like Google Maps related. Today we will concentrate. So let first I'll create the project here. So I'm creating the project here now on the name of Google Map. So MDV's activity. So just I have created the Google Maps. Right. So for this Google Maps also, nowadays the Google Maps has completely it changed as a paid version. Previously, it was up to certain level you can access the project as with free of cost. But nowadays everything has mentioned this. So everything like means everything is the paid version. So that's the reason. Now we will see that process, how this will be process will be happen, that we will see here. Then we will see that. Now let create project created, right? First we'll go to here in a Google. So first of all, what services are there in a Google Maps, that we will see here. So just I'm opening the Google Maps. So just I'm opening this. So sorry, Google Maps Android. So just I'll so this one I open this. So here we can get everything code and everything we will get support from here, but not this. So here everything we will get here. Then within a this now this is here now. I'll go back to this products. What products we have first, so that we will see. So there are five different kind of services this will provide. So first we will see the maps. So in a maps, like you want to create in a 3D view and 3D tiles like road tiles like this aerial view. So you want to concentrate any area, and dynamic maps like you have to customize this, and dynamic street views like in detail the street views it will be created. Just a minute. So there are different kind of maps, right? So that is the dynamic maps, street view, and elevation. So this kind of different views, like all should be supported for Android, iOS, and web application. JavaScript is for web application. If in case API, it can be integrated in any platform. So like that, map tiles, map embedded, static maps, and static street view tiles, like these kind of all this. And the next one is the routes. Second one is the routes, right? Like nowadays these routes are main and important. Nowadays we are using a lot of routes, right? Now I want to travel from A location to B location, so simply we are using the Google Maps. So right, so that kind of maps here it will be here, so that we will use here now. That is a compute maps or like multiple locations, navigation SDK. So how we can navigate one place to other place, roads. So how we are getting the roads, and route optimization. So we have to get that means multiple is there, like you want to go with the route optimization, that and places, like I want to search address and autocomplete, like while searching we will get an address, right? So that kind of thing. And geocoding, like means latitude to longitude to name to latitude longitude, that is the reverse. So that kind of geolocation, this is the geocode and this is the geolocation. And nearby search, place details, and the photos, like particular location photos, places aggregate, like you have to create an aggregate for this, and places UI kit. So this kind of all the things, text to search, time zone, we can get the time zone as well. So the next environment, air quality, pollen, solar. So this kind of all the weather information, so this kind of all, and also analytics like imaginary insights and the places insights, road management insights. So like these kind of all the things, like even though you can complete, you can go with this, but these all are not a free. So for this the prices will be applicable. Now we will see the prices part. So pay as you go. So now see, so essentials like here, if you create first, you can create account. So 5k calls could be free per month, but it should be here. Now you have to create as a with credit card. You have to create as a credit card, then it will be applicable. See, each one it is a, see, up to 10,000 is free, and after that it should be like, let us say I'll use 1 lakh, see, $630. So this one if you add, so this will be free of cost. See, this will be here. Now we can add, see, like this is in dollars, means it will go very huge. So that's the reason, like normally we can, without this we cannot do, but now if you want this, you have to go and you have to create this. So without this we cannot do anything on this related here. So that's the reason here we have to see that how we need to go. So while you are doing, the company team will provide you the related information. So they'll give all the APIs related information. If anything required from this side, so that will be done. Makes it that means any help coding wise, if you stuck somewhere, so this people, Google people will help you on that. If you mail them from the paid, once you create a paid account, from there if you paid, they will respond and they will give it that, right? But if you want to implement this in our this, first of all here now you have to log in here, Google Maps console. So you have to go to Google Maps console. So Google Maps console, we have to log in into this Google Maps console with some of the Gmail ID. So from here now it will be like here it is a completely the paid application. Once you agree this, now let us see, agree and go. So here now it will ask credit card. So this is a billing application, it will ask. So now I'll go back and I'll change switch account. So that is a company account, so that's why I'm going with this my account. So continue. So if you come to this now here, you can able to see here. Now this is the individual account. This is a billing account. So here it is asking that add payment method and enable this billing method. So until you add the card now, it is not acceptable here. So that's the reason now I'm not adding this card, because this should be goes in a billing account. So that's why I'm not adding this. Means automatically that amount should be credited from the credit card. So I'm not asking that. So here to do this, right? So this is about the this, but here now means this no need of knowledge in this. So who are the team lead or company administrator, so they will create an account and they will give the API. So but if you want to implement here in our this, how to implement that we will see here now. See, if you want to implement here now, just you want to display the Google Maps and all, so everything coding will be available here. Now this is the process you have to follow here. Now see, that is Android SDK kickstart. So here now you can kickstart, so you can get here setup of the Android device. So this we already know that we created a new project, so that Kotlin project we created, done. This is this process we already done. Now we have to go to this console. Just now I showed the process, right? So that is the process we have to do. Now then build that this plugins you have to add on your plugins. Also this plugins you have to add in your project level. So this is, there's a map key that you have to add. So that is the process we will do here now. So first of all, like here setup for Android SDK, right? This is the process we have to do here, right? Now, so first prerequisite. So this is a console. This is process is done. Next, enable SDK. So this is the second process from here we have to do here now. So Android SDK for this. Just a minute. Yeah, sorry, I got a client call. So now here we are enabling this one, right? So console we did that. So now, so here what we will do here, this is the console part. This will normally done by the admin team. So then after now here configure API file. So this is also can be done here. Now from here we have to do here now and it's set up. So we created a project. So this is done. So in Maven we have to add, right? So the dependencies and all we have to add. So this is the libraries implementation. This dependency first we will add in our dependency. So here project is created, right? Here you can open that Google console. Here now we can add that. So that is the dependency is done, right? Library place this one. So minimum SDK is means a year 21 and above it will support. Less than that it cannot support. Right. Also in first we'll do one thing. So it requires a lot of libraries, plugins and all. Wait, we'll create a code so that automatically it will come here now. This state, this one we have to add in our manifest file. So in the manifest file, we have to add here now. So somewhere in the application, we have to add that metadata. So this is the integer Google Play Store version. So this I'll put currently one, like Play Store version you have to add. Then you have to go with this permission also in manifest file. So here this is the permission added in a manifest file. So that is a user's permission. Then we created a project, right? So the next step here now. So creating a add map to this. So now this we will add so that automatically the dependencies will create automatically. So for that here this code, this is the fragment here we have to create this. So the fragment here now we will create here. So this I'll remove. We'll see here now. We'll go back here now within this one I'll create as a map fragment. So this map fragment will be created here. This so support fragment here. So now we created a fragment. This we have to add within this. So here now within this, I'm adding the val map fragment. So this is the code we have to add. So also it will be implemented as like here on top of this here now. So whenever we added that one, it should unmap ready method will be created so that it will be create here this. So for this now, it requires the support library. So just by clicking the alt enter. So here from here directly we can add the dependency. So once you click on the dependency, automatically the maps dependencies, whatever the dependencies are required in a Gradle, automatically those dependencies will be added into the project. See now it is dependencies are adding into project. Now if you can go and here you can see, so here where is that, see maps play services maps it is added. So also here plugins Kotlin plugin also added here now, like this automatically that will be added here this, right? So then here it is on map ready method. So now that we have to add. So now this is not there, we removed that, right? So that's the reason it is showing an error. So unmap ready method. So with this unmap ready method here we have to implement the member. So that method will be created here. Unmap ready method here it is created here, right? Then so that layout. So within this fragment we created, right? So this one created here on unmap ready method. So this we have to add here now. So this is we have to add. So that here whatever the lat lang we required, so that lat lang you have to add. With that lat lang here it will complete here. So dot id dot what is the map id here, map. So that is id in this XML whatever the support fragment that is here. Now with this lat langs, whatever the lat langs here we mentioned, with that lat langs, Google Map will be rotated. Like here, I'll put that 17.8, something like this. So 78 dot something. So that with this lat lang, automatically the map will be open here. So that is map will be open. So map fragment. So this PO, yeah, this is the one. So yeah, so this is the one. It will be loaded here. Now with this location, this will be loaded here like this. So this is the first step, like how to add the map. So this will be here display. Like after that, you want some changes, some tiles, whatever you have to add other changes. So all for all other, here we are getting the code here. See, this is the fragment and this is the code, means everything code will be available, but right now this we cannot run because see here now whatever just we seen, so that will be created here, like means for that we need an API key. So until unless we are getting the API key, it should not be work. So that's the reason we cannot see. But here now you can see whatever you want here. Now from here you can search and you can get the code here. Like let us say I want distance. So distance here in the documentation, here we will get it, right here we will see in detail. Like I want to distance here, navigation between this or distance, like we'll search for the distance. Where is the distance here now? So here now I'll see this navigation. See, this is the one, like I want navigation. So here to set up navigation, so here now, mm, try demo app. So now here we'll get a code here. Now we will see here. So this is the key. This is the key already we configured in a manifest file. Here, this is the one here. Now, after this here, so add into Android projects here. For everyone, it should be here. Add into Android project here. Now, if you come this, so the dependencies this we already added here, right? Debug this all we already added. The dependencies that will that all. The next here. So where is the code? Navigate the route. So this is the fragment we have to create on the fragment here now. This is the one. So this is the code we have to write within our location, like location permission is needed that we have to add here. So initialize this. So once we write this code, just copy paste this code, automatically it will show. But for this, as I indicated that for everything we required an API key. So that's the reason we cannot go on forward this, but just you can remember the process, what we are doing. So that will be enough while you are implementing in a feature. Like if you have any questions, that support team help you on these questions. Right. So that about the Google Maps. So tomorrow we'll see about the next runtime permission that we will see tomorrow.